And it's spinning. Oh, we are live. Hold on. Let me play the fun video we made.
Yeah, I'll show you how to get it, but you have to be willing to do the work. The Syndicate is a motherfucking movement.
This is the Syndicate.
You ain't gotta be perfect, long as you down to put the work in. If when it comes to the bullshit you allergic, well, you just might be my kind of person. Welcome to the Syndicate, where real estate wholesaling is what the business is. Ain't gotta talk about it when you out here living it. So if you out here getting it, then welcome to the Syndicate.
What is up? We are live. It is the very first episode, hopefully of many, of the Wholesaling Syndicate Boiler Room. I'm excited. I am joined today with my good friends Joey Bibbo and Nelson over at Newly. And you guys are in for a treat. We're doing something that has never been done before, something that's never been attempted before. And if we fuck up, it might never be attempted again. So I'm excited. So we got this bucket right here. We got this bucket. We got people in the waiting room. We have so many people in the waiting room. Some people are eating food. Some people are driving. But hopefully they don't get called because they're not ready. And you got to be ready when opportunity comes to knocking, because our good friend Nelson over at Newly has donated hot PPC leads. People ready to be closed. People ready to pick up the phone. All you got to do is pick up the phone. You can close a deal. You can make a bunch of money. I think the average assignment everywhere is like 15K or so. So, man, it's opportunities to knock in. And if you're ready, you guys might be able to make some money. So, Joey, thank you for being here. I got Joey and Nelson joining me on the closer panel. We're going to be here. Like I said, we're picking names out of a bucket. If the person in the waiting room, their name gets picked, we're going to be sending them 5 PPC leads. You're going to be calling through them. If they get someone on the phone, they can take it as far as they want. They can try to close it themselves, or if they get stuck, we're here ready and waiting to help them close it. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it goes, and I'm excited to get this rocking and rolling. So I'll let you guys go one at a time. Joey, if you want to kick us off by introducing yourself.
Absolutely. So my name is Joey Bibbo. I live in Columbia full time now. I'm from New Jersey originally. Been wholesaling about 4 years now. Love this business. Like literally, I'm the shirtless closer because all I do is work from virtual locations. Call with my fucking shirt off, and we have a lot of fun doing this business. So if you guys need help, anybody, I'm always here for you guys. And I know somebody. If you guys have me as your closer, we're gonna lock up a fucking contract today. So let's get this shit going.
Love it. I know Joey doesn't quit. I mean, yeah, Joey, for a reason we asked him to be here. One, because he's a homie and he's just a badass closer. And two, at our big Wholesaling Syndicate live event, he was one of the people who closed the most deals. And yeah, he put in that work and closed a shitload of deals. Hopefully we can repeat that magic.
Let's get it.
Awesome. And Nelson, you want to give us a quick intro?
Hey, what's up, guys? Nelson here. Started wholesaling probably like 4 years ago, just like Joey said. And that's what got me into real estate. I love real estate, changed my life, and allowed me to start doing this 9 to 5 instead of what I was. So love it. But I transitioned into Newly because I wanted to help new investors and even steady investors just scale their business. So that's what we're doing here today. We're supplied some leads where hopefully you get them on the phone and Joey or myself or Kai or whoever can help you get a closing. And yeah, man, I'm excited. Like you said, this is the first one ever. We plan to do as many as you guys allow us to do. You guys keep showing up, and I'm excited to see somebody get a deal today. And the pressure's on myself, right? I want to make sure I deliver, and the pressure's on you guys too. But don't take it that way. You got all the help you need to get something close today.
I love it.
And thank you, Kai, for having me as well.
Yeah, of course, man. Thanks for helping us make this happen. Thanks for donating the leads. Thank you for being here and you're helping with the event. And yeah, we had a few different sponsors. I'm pretty sure I think people closed deals from each one of our sponsors, but a majority of them were from Newly. So I'm excited. I know everybody else is excited. Everybody's been excited in the school group. If you guys aren't in the school group, you're slacking. Make sure you join Wholesaling Syndicate in less than 2 weeks, maybe a little over 2 weeks. We're the number 2 group for wholesaling on school. Make sure you get in there. That's how you get to be participate next time we do this. And we're going to be doing it sooner than ever. We have Ashley Herrera said no pressure, LOL. Just a little bit of pressure. You know, pressure makes diamonds and makes it fun. So, but I'm excited. We got these names. We got a bunch of people waiting. We got people in the comments. So yeah, guys, do us a favor. Share this out. I want to make this the biggest wholesaling live stream calling show, whatever you want to call it, in the world. And to do that, I need your help. Share it, tag someone, whatever. Let's get as many people as we can on here. I know we got people on YouTube, we got people on Facebook, on Instagram. So yeah, what makes this show different? A lot of people feel there's this huge barrier. There's this huge barrier of entry that, they see someone making calls, that person's done it for years. Your mind comes up with all these excuses, or they're just naturally gifted, or they have this special talent I don't have, or they just have the best leads, or whatever the excuse is. The hell of a thing. And it's so easy to come up with excuses, and you see someone doing this on live all the time. Or maybe you think it's not real and they're just doing it for the gram or whatever you want to call it. But we created this show to show you that's real, to show you that's possible, and to show you what, like, everyday people, people on here could literally be the first time they've ever made a call, not just in wholesaling, just in general. I guess I was going to, at least a sales call, but I guess nowadays people grow out texting and stuff. So maybe they've never made a call before, but we're going to get after it. We're going to make it happen. And so like I said, share it out. We're going to pick our first name out of the bucket. If you guys are ready, let me hear you say yes in the comments. Now let's get this started. I'm shaking it up. Oh shit. All right. We got the comments going off. All right. Let's see what we got. Boom. All right. Let's see. And the first one, you guys see I'm not looking. We got one here. Just so you guys know, so no one gets offended, these are fake $100 bills I bought off Amazon. First one is my man JP. Let's fucking go.
Yo, let's go. Yeah.
Let's do it. So Bree's going to send you over the leads, but as we kick it off, JP, let's if you can just do us a favor, give us a quick introduction. I know we made calls together. JP's one of the founding syndicate members, and great person all around. But yeah, if you just want to give us a quick intro on who you are and where you're out of and how long you've been wholesaling.
Yeah, JP down in Tampa, Florida. Been wholesaling for, I would say, about a year. Really been doing it consistently only the past couple of months. Been learning the ropes and hitting it hard. So potentially have the first deal under wraps and hoping to get a couple more right here.
Let's do it. I'm excited, man. Yeah, I know you've been grinding, doing the work, and you super persistent. And man, I want to help you get one today. So
perfect. Let's do it. Bree just sent over the leads. Oh, that's not a good format. Hold on. You called me middle of dinner too. Yeah.
I saw you eating. You're the one I was calling out.
Hotel all night. Let's go. All right. First ones we got Margie Cornelia. How do you want me to can I like share screen or
No, you can't. You just get a call. Yeah, YouTube will get mad if we
I probably shouldn't have submitted the address into the chat.
No, you're fine. As long as that private chat's fine. But yeah, I wouldn't do that in the chat either. I don't know if you message Bree or whatever, she'll message us.
And I've got the leads right here. I can see everything. So if you just say some names and I need to grab information, I can let them know if I have to.
Got it. All right, cool. I'm calling them up. 3, 5.
The very first call.
Man, I'm honored. I'm honored. Can you guys hear it?
Yes, sir.
The bucket, man.
Perfect. Yeah.
Ooh, this bad boy's out in Florida too. Let's go. I don't know where.
Spoken on stages with like hundreds of people now, and I don't know, feeling a little excited. I'm ready.
I'm a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I don't get stage fright too often.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Yeah, double dial.
Yeah, no doubt.
Always double tap, if not triple.
I think I'm nervous about the shirt off over there.
Intimidation factor.
Gets people a little scared sometimes. It's all good.
Did they fill out a form when they submitted these?
Yeah, this one's form submitted.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
You want us to leave messages
3,
now?
5.
I think just text them real quick.
7, 5.
Nobody listens to voicemails.
Shoot her
Yeah, I double dial text, and then you can run through them again after. And then if again they call back once you're off the hot spot or the hot seat, whatever we're gonna call it, just let us know in the chat when we're
Okay. I'll shoot what I'll do to keep this time constraint is I'll shoot her a message after I run through all 5.
Cool, that works. And then yeah, after I just everybody too, I just get your text like ready to copy and paste, so you can just boom, 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 rock and roll.
I should have done that. Oh whoa, this one has no address to it. All right, cool. We'll get that.
Yeah, I think this one I don't know if it's in the country or not. It didn't have a number on it when they submitted it.
Maybe they're selling something else.
Probably.
Maybe I'll buy a car.
Someone tried to sell us a mobile home that had to be moved. I was like, we don't buy those.
417.
You get all
Right,
kind of
like
things that
carpet.
people submit, man. Mobile homes, land.
Yeah, baby.
Well, I was sold one on rented land before. He made $2,500. It was the biggest shit show of a deal, but I got it done. It's just
What
I don't
state's
like to
MO?
talk-
Is that Missouri or Montana?
Yeah.
Montana, right?
No, I think that's Missouri. Montana's it.
Mo's Missouri,
Okay,
I
that
think.
makes sense.
All
Yeah.
right, cool. All right.
Yeah,
Let's talk
that-
about property in Missouri. Hey, your property out there in Montana? Oh, yeah, I got one in Missouri.
They never taught me those in school. I moved around too much.
417.
All right.
And I'm keeping track too of what we get.
On the 3rd. Let's get it.
We got Brenda G on YouTube, The Wealth Blueprint, can't talk today. Mahia Real Estate, Sonny Koufax, appreciate y'all hopping on. Yeah, let us know where everybody's at in the chat. We got Anthony Hernandez, Ashley, David Lowry. We got Brenda Love. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, Ahmed.
Yes, sir.
Ahmed, it's JP over at Starlight Home Solutions. How you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you, sir.
Good, good. Hey, the reason for the call is I was calling you about the property out there in Wittensville. You filled out a form online to get an offer.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a good time for you?
Yeah, it's good time, sure.
Perfect, perfect. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. So, just starting off on the form you filled out, I didn't end up getting the exact address. What's the address of the property? Where
The address is 128 Linwood Avenue.
could you spell the street for me?
Linwood L.
Got it. All right. So 128 Linwood Avenue.
Whittinsville, 128 Linwood Avenue, Whittinsville.
Okay, out there in Wittensville.
Whittinsville,
Perfect, perfect. Okay.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, just give me 1 second here. Let me just look that
Sure.
up. Like I said, we didn't have the full property address there.
No, if you get the full address, you can get the property on online.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
It looks like a single family.
01588 zip code.
Yep, I got it pulled up right here. It looks like it's a single family house. It says it's got 9 beds, 2 baths.
Yes, sir. 9 bed.
Oh, it's not 9 beds, 2 baths, and it's single family.
Yeah, it's 23,000 square feet in this property.
You said the property's 23,000 square feet.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Got it. And then, are you the only owner on the property over there?
Yes,
or-
yes, sir. I'm only the owner. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. How long you own that house over there?
From 2012.
Okay, so you've owned it for quite a few years. Got it. Are you currently living in that property, or is it a rental
No,
for
sir,
you?
the property is vacant now.
Okay, it's vacant.
Yes, it's vacant.
Got it. Got it. Did it used to be a rental, or were you living over there for a little while?
I'm looking to rent it. Yeah.
Okay. Did you used to rent it out?
The problem for this property, like I say, it was one family house. I want to make a multi-family. I start working. I get the permit to start working in. I make some device in first level, second level, third level. I have a basement too, and the backyard and front yard, front drive. And when I start back in 2018, like November 2018, I start to do work. When 2019 come with the pandemic, my constructor left with his guy. I can stay go back and forth because I live a little bit far from the property, and they stop the work. I lost all the money I have inside to fix it up. Now I can afford to finish.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, that's I want to sell it.
Okay. And you said you were looking at in the process of getting it converted to a multifamily. Did you go through all the zoning requirements on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it's able to build a multifamily out there or be converted to a multifamily?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Let me ask you, what made you exactly decide to consider selling?
Like what?
Selling the property itself?
I have no idea about that. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not.
Yeah.
Asian.
Okay.
I'm not Asian. I just bought this property, and they spent a lot of money because this property have a lien with the taxes. Back taxes. I paid all the fee. Now now the property is paying off. No lien. No nothing. And clean title.
Okay. So you paid that lien off and got a clear title.
Yeah.
Got it. If we were able to come to an agreement today, how quick are you looking at selling?
What?
If we're able to come to an agreement today, how quickly are you looking at selling that property? I mean, are you looking at selling it in the next, 30 days, immediately?
Even next week. I don't care.
Okay. Got it.
If I get a good offer, I can go even next week as soon as possible.
Okay, perfect. And you said if you get a good offer, what does a good offer look like to you?
I still have an offer for $275.
You got an offer for $275?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a little bit more if I can.
Got it. Okay. What's
if I find some serious buyer who wants to sell it, I can discuss.
Got it. Okay. Got it. So next steps, I just got to ask you a couple of quick questions about the current condition of the property. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk with my underwriting team and we'll take a look at what the property qualifies for. Does that sound good? You good with that?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, we just got a couple of quick questions on the condition of the property, and then we'll see if the property qualifies for. So when's the last time? I know you said you were looking at upgrading it to a multifamily, etc. When's the last time you did any kind of upgrades or improvements?
2018. It was 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was the permit. It was 2018.
Okay.
Maybe he's expired now.
Okay. When's the last time you did any kind of upgrades or improvements to the house itself?
Whatever the buyer want to do, I'm not. And I can tell you, I can suggest anything. It depends on someone who gonna buy this property. He want to do whatever he want.
Okay. Have you done any?
This property is resident and business.
Got it.
Can do business and residence too.
Okay. Have you done any upgrades yourself recently to the property?
Like what?
Any kind of flooring, painting, new roof, any major appliances?
The property needs a lot of work.
The property needs a lot of work?
It needs a lot of work, yeah.
Okay. Got it.
In flooring, sheetrock, heating, plumbing, heat, everything.
Okay. So in your opinion, how much?
The foundation, the most important, the foundation is the roof. The roof is good. The foundation is good.
Okay. So roof and foundation are good.
Because I like what you say. I don't force the foundation. I make a lot of put in the basement. I do a lot of things in the basement to keep the property up.
Yeah, I got it. So in your opinion, have you gotten any quotes or anything? What it would cost to fix up the property?
Any what?
Any quotes or anything? What it would cost to fix up the property? It sounds like it needs quite a bit of work over there.
No, you need to bring the property down. You just have to fix it.
Okay. So, you said when we were sitting here talking for a minute, you said, hey, roof and foundation are good, but just about everything else needs
the foundation. The most important in this property, the foundation and the roof is good.
Okay.
Inside, outside, all things can be fixed, no problem.
Perfect. Okay. So everything else, we're talking about painting, flooring. We need the rest of that done. And then you said, does this property?
I'm honest with you. This property needs a lot of work.
Yeah. Okay.
It needs a lot of work.
what about the major, appliances, etc.? When I think about that, I think about HVAC, so your air conditioning unit, heating. You said the roof is good. You said the plumbing might need to be redone.
Back 2018, my construction gave me approximately 100, 120, between 80 and 120 can fix it up everything. But back 2018, but now we are 2024. Everything go up.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So based on everything you kind of told me, we got a little bit of a decent scope of it. It definitely sounds like some kind of property we'd be interested in taking a look in. Now, what we do here is, we pay properties for cash. We pay all the closing costs. There's no real estate commissions. We buy them completely as is. So you wouldn't have to put another cent into this property. Wouldn't have to fix it up or anything like that. What's the best price you could do with the property in the current condition?
I'm telling you, if you can do something, you can go there and see the property around, turn around, look at the property, or make some research in the area, how the market is, and can give me an offer. I tell you, I have 275 in my hand.
Okay, so someone gave you a call and offered you 275.
Yeah, put some research, ask about the area, look how's on in the area, and I'm gonna get the idea about everything, and give me a call anytime when you want.
Okay, perfect. If you give me about 5 more minutes, what I'm gonna do is
no problem. 5 more minutes, 5 more day, anytime.
Yeah. Give me about 5 minutes here. It might be a little bit of less. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back, talk with one of my senior buyers over here. We're gonna take a look and see where we're at. If we can come up with something quickly, we'll let you know today, or we'll let you know, hey, we gotta talk with our underwriting team, and we'll get back with you shortly. So give me about 5 minutes here. All right.
Okay. I'm keeping in mind it's 23,000 square feet for whole property.
Yep, that's the property size.
Yeah, for whole property. Living area, I'm not sure how much, but it's big living area with three level plus basements.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, let me go talk with my senior buyer here for a second. Just stay on the phone. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Cool.
All right, so I haven't had much time to look at this property. Oh, well, he just hung up too. That's cool. I can call him back. I haven't looked at this property much. Did you guys do any research in the background? I pulled it up.
So if it is a multifamily, that's the one thing we got to figure out, because he said he got the zoning changed. If it sits as a multifamily right now, 595 would be the ARV. If it doesn't, it's still in the fives. The only thing is, this is on a more main road, so we might want to take a couple, maybe like 10% off the price, 20% off the price, just because it is on a main road, like it's fronting traffic and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But the ARV, like if it wasn't on a main road, would be 595 if it's a multi. So I think you're definitely in the fives. It's just kind of a matter of, is it actually multifamily or is it a single family as it sits?
Yeah, and he said, I'm not sure if you guys could hear him. He was a little low speaking. He said it's, like I said, multifamily, but that might have expired what he got back in 2018.
Yeah, that's just what we got to figure out. Because if it is a multi, like you don't have to go get another variance approved, then 595 technically would be the ARV.
Okay.
There's the one like literally down the street, same size. It was actually like 100 square feet smaller, less bedrooms. It was a 2-family. That one sold for 595.
Got it. Okay. Did we look up the population of this town? I don't know how big this is.
That I did not do. Northbridge.
595 needs everything fixed up. Let's see what the panel thinks that an offer would be. I mean, we can go offer it and see where he's at.
I was saying the 125 on the rehab, 300K is what we'd want to sell it for maximum. So probably like 280.
Okay.
You can make a 20K assignment fee there.
He's at 275, so is what his offer, his highest offer was at. So
everybody says they have an offer at their dream number. If he had 275 in hand, he would have taken it. He listed it, I think, emergency reasons to sell. So we know he needs the cash. He had a good conversation with you. he started at one point where I feel like when they're trying to sell you the property, right? Like trying to, it just, it does need this and that. But I think if you made him a real cash offer at 275, 280, maybe even 270 or something like that. Me personally, I like to try to get someone out there, right? So they can see that we're serious within the week and then present them that offer. I think it's a done deal.
Yeah. I'm going to see why he didn't.
And it's up to you because you're in the hot seat. I mean, you still pass it off and hand it to Joey. I think a second voice might help here just because he hung up and then, it seems like kind of the rapport's there. Weird. And then I feel like if Joey calls back now, we can just act as if the call got lost during the transfer or whatever.
I'm good with it all. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know that again, 275. I'm not even sure that that's a real offer.
Yeah, I think that's why it's good to have a second voice here because Joey can go back and he can ask like, hey, why didn't you take that offer? What happened with that offer? How much more were you hoping for? Like, and then so he can kind of go. But that's kind of why it's so helpful to have a second voice sometimes that you can just go back and ask all those questions. And even if you ask the same question again, they don't get as annoyed because Joey wasn't on that first call.
Cool, let it roll.
What's put in the chat his number because I don't have any of the numbers or anything.
Yeah.
Bree, do you have a way to send that over?
I can drop it in unless you don't have it. I have it right here.
I was trying to follow the script too, T.
No, you can drop
it. Script, and I'm like, yeah. Let's see what.
I'll drop you his first name too, real quick.
His first name's Ahmed.
Hey, Ahmed, this is Joey. You were just speaking with JP?
Yes, sir.
How's it going today? Good. So JP sent me over a lot of the information about your property. So what we're looking at, it's gonna be basically a full gut renovation, right? Like it just foundation's good, roof's good, but it's gonna need everything else.
Yes.
Okay. And he was telling me that you had an offer at 275. Just by curiosity, why did you not take that one?
I'm still looking if I can get a little bit more.
Okay. Well, what would be a price that would make you happy?
Make me happy, $300,000.
Got it. Okay, understood. Okay, and he was also telling me that you had went to the town to get it changed into a multifamily. As it sits right now, is it like a?
I don't give any obligation. It's depend whatever he want to do, can do. Can do multifamily or single family or business, whatever he want to do. I'm selling the property like the property it is.
Understood. No, and we'll take it completely as it is. I'm just trying to see how we can make the numbers work to make this work for you. Is it a multifamily right now as it sits, or it's still the single family that it says on the tax records?
It was single family.
Okay.
Yes.
So right now it is still a single family because I know he was saying that you did go to the town and you had.
Yeah, I get a permit to make some modification. But this permit is expired.
Okay. So it is a single family as it sits.
I have to apply for a new permit.
Got it. Understood. And is everything structurally sound there right now? Like I know you said foundation's good, roof's good. Is the actual structure of it good as well? Because I know it's a very old house.
Very old house, okay, but it need to be halting. I tell you, it need halting.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to gauge, is it going to be like, are we just going to have to do mechanicals or am I going to have to actually change some beams like inside the walls? That's what I'm trying to gauge right now.
It's the mechanical do the construction.
Okay, so the actual supporting beams of the house, those are good. It literally is just going to need like electric, HVAC, plumbing, the whole nine.
Uh-huh. Oh, this price for this area with this property with this 23,000 square feet is gonna be almost $800,000, $900,000.
On the back end? Okay, because what we're seeing on our end is everything in this area, it's going around the fives. Like 520, there was a single family home. It wasn't on this main road. It was
single family home for 520.
Yep.
And how many square feet in this single family home?
This one was 2,000 square feet. Yours is 2,300 square feet.
It's not 23,000.
Well, the square footage of your home is 2,300, right? Like the actual
sir.
livable space?
Livable living area. I'm not sure how much is.
On the tax records, it's 2,300. So I'm guessing that's probably what it is.
Taxes?
On the tax records, it's saying that it's 2,300 square feet, and then it's on half an acre lot.
23,000 square feet.
Like the lot you're talking about, right? Not the actual house.
Whole property with the lot, with living area, with everything is 23,000 square feet.
Exactly, yes. And then all the other homes that are selling in this area, they're also on bigger lots as well. So that's why I'm using those homes as
any property in this area with 23,000 square feet now. This is the last one.
Got it. I'm talking about the ones that sold.
Also, this property is permit for the business. It's the line in the street for the business. The last one.
Got it.
No more business up.
Understood. Okay. And if I got you a number that made you happy, would you be ready to start the process right now?
Yes, if I get a number can make me happy. Yes.
Okay, understood. Give me literally 30 seconds. Just don't hang up. Give me 30 more seconds. I just have to check one more thing, and then I'll be right back with an offer. Just give me 30 seconds.
Take your time. Don't rush. Take your time. Maybe you can call it tomorrow or after whatever.
No. I'm gonna get you an offer like literally right now. So just bear with me 2 more seconds. Okay, cool. So it's a single family. ARV is 520, honestly. Everything else in this area is going for. There's one that went for 610, but this is a multifamily.
Hold on, I mean, it probably needs what 100K, 150K worth of work.
If it's actually just a gut, it's only 100K of work. It's gonna be 100. I mean, could it be 150? If the guys don't have contractors, yeah, it probably would be 150. But I'm looking at 100K of work on this. I'm just trying to see if there's any, because there's this one that's over 650 that's also a single family. Let me see the lot size that this thing was on. This was on a bigger lot too. If this is a comp, then we might actually be good. I'm not locking them up at 300 though. Hold on. 650. 695 too. There's some value over here. It's just not on this exact street right here.
So I'm looking around. There's some stuff, but
there's one that sold for 695 and one that sold for 650. They're within half a mile, but they're like a little bit deeper into these neighborhoods. Let me see one thing. Okay. Ahmed, you still there?
Yes.
Okay, good news. I was able to come up with an offer. So what I'm seeing on my end, there are a couple comps that are selling in the high fives. One was a multifamily, so we'd probably have to turn it into a multifamily to get that for it. And it was basically a block away, and it literally had the same lot size as yours. But obviously, as you know, it's going to cost anywhere from 125, maybe 150,000 to put all the work into it to fix this thing up. So we can get this done for you, and I know you're pretty far away from the property, so I want to make sure that we could just close this out cash, make this super simple on you. But we'd have to be a little bit closer to that 275 that guy was coming in. We could probably be 275 to 280 on this.
What was the last prices?
275 to 280.
Okay, let me think about it anyway. Think about my family. I gotta speak to my family, speak to my son, speak to my family. We'll see.
Okay, what is it exactly that you would have to think about? Like, have you already discussed price with your son and your family?
275. I asked him for 300,000. I don't know.
Got it. And are you the only one that's the decision maker on this, or is your family going to be involved in this as well?
I am only one in the title.
Okay.
But I have a family. I have spoken to my family.
Under
I have a wife. I have a son.
understood.
I can take a decision by myself. I have to speak to my family. Maybe they want to or not.
Okay. Have you guys already discussed bottom line?
275. I'm not happy with 275.
Got it. But 280, would that make you happy? Would that be closer to the bottom line?
The bottom line, if no obligation.
Yeah, off the record.
Oh, no obligation. Okay, give me a little bit more time. Let me speak to my family because I'm not done. Give me
Ask him what do you think he'll say.
4 hours.
What do you think that your family would say if you came back with an offer of 280? Do you think they'd be happy with that?
It depends.
I'd mention closing costs too, because you mentioned closing costs. We threw that. Would that make a difference?
Let me ask you this really quick.
Yes, sir.
If I was willing to cover all the closing costs on this, and then there were obviously no real estate commissions, what's the absolute best you'd be willing to take right now for us to just get the process started now?
Sure. I'm asking for $300,000. If I can get $300,000, I can sign you the agreement now. You know.
Understood. Can you give me 2 more seconds?
Sure.
Okay, give me 2 more seconds. Let me see if I can make anything work. I'm like, fuck, do I lock his ass up at 300,000?
You know what?
Look,
If those other comp shit you saw in the sixes are real, I say you lock them up at 3 to get it under there, and then we can get someone over there, meet him in person, talk to him while we're on the spot, and then he knows it's real, right? Because now we're there, we're in the spot, and we can say, "Hey, we walked it."
We're good. Like if no, my bad. If they're at 600K, we're good because it's 147K profit at 300K. So if I bring them to 320 to sell for 20K, it's 127.
Well,
so this isn't even like I'm trying to make a deal work here.
Well, that and the guy's taken 2 phone calls and he's been put on hold twice. He doesn't want the property.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd meet him in the middle though. Don't give him all. Don't give it all away.
You never give it all away.
Yeah. But yeah, again, I'd like the closing costs too, because you didn't mention that. I'd come back and be like, all right.
And if I could do 290, do you think we'd? Can you hear me still? You still there? I'm sorry.
Sorry?
If I could do 290, do you think we could get a deal done at that number?
290.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me speak to my family. Please give me a little bit more time. Let me speak to my family.
Got it. So I guess the only way to get this done right now would be 300 essentially.
No problem. Let me just speak to my family.
Is there any way you could call them while we're on the phone? I'll just wait right here. Is that possible?
It's not a real objection.
No.
Don't let him go.
Got it. So even if I'm not saying we could, I'd still have to go back to my team. But if we could do the 300, you wouldn't be ready to sign right now. You'd still have to speak to them.
Yeah, with 300. Okay.
300, you'd sign right now.
Yeah, that's when we decide. Everybody said they have to sell in the property for 300.
Okay.
And then I tell him we'll have over from 290.
Okay, but 300, you would you don't have to go back and talk to them. They already are happy with that 300.
Right.
Okay. You strike a tough bargain here, Ahmed. Give me 2 more seconds. Let me talk to my team one more time. I'm going to go to war for you, see if we can get this up a little bit. And then if we can, I'll send you over the agreement at 300. Just give me 2 more seconds, please. I appreciate your patience. Are we doing it? Honestly, at 300K, I was putting in 625 as the ARV just because those comps are more far out. There was one that sold at 695. There's one that sold at 650. 300K, there's literally 127K profit for an investor make on 103 rehab. We're good. I will be able to move that deal.
Lock it up.
Let's move.
lock it up. I mean, we can always make sure that it is what it is, but
No, exactly. Unless there's structural damage, that's the only thing that will throw this thing off.
I feel like he's winning though.
He's getting my ass, bro. He's absolutely winning right
I know
now.
it's an ego thing, but I don't like that
He's got his shirt off too.
He took his pants off at this point. Like fuck. All right, let me come back and I'm gonna send him over the contract.
But so I got some good news. Like, what you got to make sure he signs it right now. Like, I got it approved, but you got to do it right now. Like, I'm fucking sending.
Ahmed, what's your email?
Listen,
Okay, can you hear me still?
I'm sorry.
What is your email, please?
Email. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Ahmed.
All right. Well, that was quick. It's turned out better than we thought. So.
well, there you guys go. Second voice definitely helps.
Yeah. No, it just
More objectives, and yeah, I mean it's good. It's kind of funny to be on this side, like on the side of the table here.
for sure.
I think I'm gonna go on mute next time and have comps on when we're running through. That might be a good idea too, because I was looking at comps real quick just off RPR and stuff, and it was like 300.
Yeah. RPR stuff. They give you the score to you, like the confidence score.
Yeah.
So if it's like 5 or something, it's pretty close. But like if it's like a lower score,
like I said, I got 3 screens going trying to type notes, and one on ARV and one over here.
Yeah, we're gonna get this all fine tuned too. So probably for the next one, we'll have somebody just in the background running comps and stuff, and make it easier.
Can you share a screen?
No, just because we can't share any personal info, or YouTube will get mad.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
I'm going to be sending it over to you via DocuSign. We're going to go over it together, and I just want to make sure you understand everything that's in there. So just give me 2 more seconds. I'm just drawing it up, and I'll send it right over to you.
Do you want Joey to lock this up while we call the other 2 deals?
Okay, I'm going to be sending it over right now, and I'm just
I
going
want
to
to see how
another
it
hold.
goes. This is the most important part. I think a lot of people skip over just the awkwardness of walking them through the contract and doing this. And it's kind of boring. It's kind of like cringy, because like nobody wants to deal with this, but this is like where the deals are made. You're just staying through this awkward part of getting them on the contract, getting to sign it now.
Yeah, I literally
got my family.
I will not get him off the phone until he signs, and I will go over line by line by line with him. That's how I close these people on. Like, once we come to terms, I'm like, as long as you're good with everything, you're ready to sign paperwork. He said yes. It's like, all right, we're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go into the closing side. There's a lot of people that just send the contract out and then let them go over it themselves.
Don't do that.
That is unacceptable to me.
Yeah. Me. And like,
If you never want to see the contract again, it's acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
You never want to see it signed. It's acceptable. Exactly.
Yeah. Goes into oblivion.
What's the first town that he said it was in? Because it's not. Wittensville. Okay. Because on Zillow it comes up different than it does on the tax records. Okay.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys have any thoughts, if you heard the call, love to hear anybody else's feedback. So that's the whole point of this.
Did Joey come in too soft here? Let me know that, please.
This was like a tag team thing. I mean, I was getting nervous as the provider. I thought we're 2 calls in and we haven't talked to anybody. This is going to go horrible for me. And then boom, JP comes in and saves us, man.
1 for 3,
JP.
dude. That's good. Joey saved the day, man. I'm gonna fine tune doing this whole crowd thing.
The one thing I will say, Nelson, your leads are fucking phenomenal because we already have one assigned of your leads at 15K, and we locked one up at the event as well. So that's 2 contracts from those, and like I've barely called them so far. And JP, dude, you sounded fucking sexy on the phone, bro. You sounded amazing.
I gotta push a little. I gotta push a little harder. I got it. We're going.
No,
there's a couple things. I got some notes too. We can go over to you while Joey's doing that. The whole point is just to get better. But yeah, like I've always told you, JP, and we've been working together for a bit now, is like the best thing you do is just your confidence, like how you deliver. You do a great job just being straight to the point, and just like deliver with confidence and just not sounding nervous at all, which is huge. Like that's super hard to teach. It takes people a long time to get. Really, the only thing, again, we're just doing this just to get better. The only thing I would have done better is like, again, ask like, why didn't you take the offer? And just harp on it. Make sure he gives you the number. Like, just don't let him go too quickly there until he actually gives you a concrete number. And then just a little bit of, like, and I don't know if it would help here because this guy's kind of very straight to the point too. But the only other thing I probably done is you try to like do a little bit of empathy, like in the beginning when he's going through it. And he's like, oh, it's a tax. And then you tell he's frustrated. And whenever I hear like they're frustrated or it's like a sore point, I just always want to be like, oh man, I'm sorry to hear you going through that. And just like slow it down a bit there. And just like sometimes they'll give you a bit more, sometimes they won't. Like, oh no, it's all good. And then they'll be real transactional. If not, move on. But I always want to throw a little bit of empathy in there, especially like as they're going through, because that kind of gives them permission to like open up more and like go deeper into their pain points and the discovery. And that's how we really find the motivation. But besides that, yeah, like, you know, I mean, obviously there's always things we can do better, right? But yeah, you did real well. And then sometimes you can do everything perfectly. And just that second call is just like that second voice is just huge. And like, it just helps. And one, it makes you kind of look more official. There's multiple people there and just like somebody's style might just work better. So it's all, yeah. Second call is like a huge key point, even if you do everything right.
So Nelson, what you got?
You know, I think you did good, right? So the feedback that I would give you, I think the only thing is just making sure that you close them. And like, I think just what Kai said, get the number. If you notice when Joey got on the phone, he did the same exact thing you did, right? He just confirmed all the information that you got. We know that he did the tax thing. He know that we try to make it a multi. So you really pulled all the information that we need. And then we just got to get to the closing. And I think Joey really just did, not that he didn't do anything small or little, but he did like that last part, really just closing and really didn't take no for an answer, right? The guy, he probably has put these out to a lot of people or gotten calls because the properties sit in there. And so he's kind of nonchalant, but now Joey kind of showed him like, no, we're serious. We really want this. We're coming back with numbers. And I think that's the only thing. And that just comes with getting, like Kai said, your confidence and doing it over and over again and just kind of learning, you know, your red, green, blue, whatever color seller they are and how to work with them. But I think you're on the road, man. You got all the pertinent information. Just closing is the hard part.
Right on.
Yeah, I think that's what Joey did really well. Is because like it's super easy. Like Grant Curtin says, you're either being, you know, they're selling you on why they're not going to do it right now. You're selling them on why they got to make a decision one way or the other. But like Joey did a great job of like one saying if you did get your ideal number, you would do it today. So like once he got that piece of information, he got the guy to say that, you know, every objection he says, whether it's the family, whether it's whatever, it's bullshit. You know, it's not real. So it's just knowing that, like, okay, like now you know, now it's time to like, you know, bite in, just stay in the deal. And like you'll find like a lot of times, like the more you just stay in the deal, like I honestly, as you're getting better and learning, I mean, as we all are, I try to like almost go too far on the opposite side and just stay in the deal too long, just so you can kind of find like where that like red line is and learn how to ride it. But like, yeah, learning where that is, like learning what the key things are. And sometimes it's not even exact thing. It can be like the way they say it, their tonality, just like little things, but like just picking up on like, you know, when it's time to like, you know, not let go of that bone.
So
I'm just getting everything together to send it over to him, and then it's like I'm almost on the last signature page, so we'll be good to go.
You did the hardest part though, man. You got on the phone with them. That's literally the hardest part is ringing the numbers.
that ain't too bad. I mean, like what you guys said, got to get better at hitting the close and pushing a little harder at that end there.
Yeah, I don't even think it's pushing. I feel like sometimes pushing just has like a negative connotation. People's like, oh, like you're not pushing them to do it. Like you're pushing to make a decision, whether it's yes or no, but you're just staying with it. Just because people love to procrastinate, and like your job as a salesman, as a closer, is just to help them make a decision, whether it's yes.
Hey,
or
Ahmed, it's coming over literally right now. Sorry it was taking so long. It's about to come up in your email. Let me know when you get it. It's coming from Joseph Bibbo via DocuSign, and then just let me know once you get it opened up. It just came over to your email right now.
You send it to my email?
Yes, sir. It should literally have just gotten there. Oh wait, hold on 1 second. The email is AHM. Hold on 2 seconds. Sorry.
I'm reading through these comments right now. I didn't get a chance to look at them. Can we see outside comments?
So comments in the top right are from Facebook and wherever.
Oh, sick.
I don't know if you can see YouTube because I did the stream weird, but and then private chat is just everybody in the waiting room waiting to get their names spoke.
Of course, freaking Caleb chiming in here.
Yeah.
My dog.
And then you just have to click review document once it comes into your email. And then just click the check mark and continue, and it'll bring it up to the actual document. Yes, sir. Just let me know when you see where it says standard real estate purchase agreement. It just kind of blocked off from the DocuSign envelope.
What is the Joseph Bibo?
Exactly. Yes, that's me.
DocuSign.
Yes, sir.
DocuSign. Okay, like I say, let me show to my son to open it.
Okay, see.
Document and receipt.
Let me know when you guys both have it open then, so that I could go over it with you. I just want to make sure that you understand everything that's in here.
Okay, let me open this.
See, this is why I didn't want to move on to the next one. Like they do this every time, and it's like this is like the hard part. It's like knowing when to use silence, knowing when to stay in the deal, like knowing, like this is it. This is like the stuff that like you got to learn, almost feel it out. Like
he literally said before, he's like, "I'll call you back. Let me just talk to my son really quick." Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "I'm staying here on hold with you until we sign this thing."
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I heard him. Like I couldn't tell before. Like when you first went back into it at the end, like it sounded like he was talking to someone in the background. So you might be there with him.
Oh yeah, I think his son's like right next to him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Were you able to open it?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you see where it says standard real estate purchase agreement? It just kind of blocked off at the top there.
Okay, I see the paper is.
Okay. So you're already at the price already, where it says 300 grand.
Yeah, I see here. Ahmed, 10 to 24.
Yep. So that first paragraph, that's just today's date, your name.
Ahmed B.
Yep. My
128 Cleanwood.
Exactly. And then the legal description's right under it.
Purchase. The seller. 300,000.
Yep. And then I'm going to just read it to you from number 1 right under terms.
Okay. Number 1, what is the number 1?
You see under terms, it says the following terms are applicable to this contract. It's right under 300 grand.
Ahmed Faridi, email. Click on the link.
Yeah, Well, that would be to sign it. I just want to go over it with you really quick, just so you know everything that's in here.
I see the sign. I request sign here.
Is he about to sign it?
Yeah, just be quiet. Just I'd be quiet here and just let him do what he's gonna do.
Phone number. Next doesn't come in up.
No, so put your phone number in there. That's going to be for title, and then you just click the sign on the other thing, and then we're good to go.
No, I can sign them now. I have to read it.
Yeah. So do you see where it says terms? It's at the top of the page. It's right under the address, like the address part where you were just looking at, the legal description. It should say terms. It's a bullet point number 2. The following terms are applicable to this contract.
Okay, Faridi Ahmed here. Buyer day. Buyer dates, name, phone number. What is that?
The phone number is for title. So if they need anything from you to clear title, they'll be reaching out to you. So that's just so that they have your phone number.
Yeah, I have my phone number. It's 917-562-0464.
Yeah, so you just have to fill that part out yourself just for title.
Yes. No, I can sign this until I show it to my son because I'm not a lawyer. I don't know about it.
Is your son right next to you? I just want to go over it with you guys so that you guys know exactly what everything is. Because it's
Son, he lives not far from me.
Yeah, it's talking to the son now.
Give me like I told you, give me like 24 hours to make a decision.
Is there any way that you could just pull him on this call really quick? Because I know that you said as long as we were good at that 300,
Even I call him, I have to show him the agreement.
yeah, I want to go over it with the both of you guys just so that you know exactly what we're doing.
No.
Because there's a lot of stuff in here. I just want to make sure you understand exactly, like line by line, what everything is.
Give me a little bit more time.
Say it again?
Give me a little bit more time. I'm sorry about it.
Okay, so there's no way you could just call him in? And then I could send it, because I could send him over a version of the copy himself so that he could see it.
No, I like to see with him. I have to speak to him and to hold my family.
Got it. So, because we did agree that obviously as long as you were good at the 300, we'd be ready to start the process. So I just want to go over everything so that you know what's in here. And then as long as you are, we could get the process started today and then get title open tomorrow for you so we could actually start working on this.
Sorry. Let me speak to my son.
So the reason I was able to get this approved is because you told me you were good to go 300. As you know, we want to be at less, but my boss is going to be so pissed if I come back and tell him you don't want to do this now.
So basically, the reason I was able to get the 300 approved was because I thought that we were going to be good to get everything going right now. If I go back to him and tell him, like, typically the offers are only valid for today. So if I go back to him and tell him that, like, we weren't able to get everything done, he's going to be honestly kind of pissed with me because he was trying to be at that 290. So I just want to see if we could get this done right now and just go over everything. And I do want to make sure you're fully comfortable going into this too.
I'm sorry. I have to speak to my son.
So there's no way you could call him while we're on the phone, or you just call him right now?
No. You can get to. I know it's not.
Got it.
I have to sit with them. I have to speak to them. So
like you.
This document. I can't send it like that. I have to print it out.
Got it. So there's no way that you could just do it over the phone then?
No, sir. I'm sorry.
So I've been doing this a long time. Usually when people get to this point, they want to push it off. There's something they're not telling me. You can be honest. What is it?
Give me more than that. I have to speak to my son. I have to speak to my father.
Yeah, because I know that you did say, obviously, that as long as we were good at that number, you had already spoke to them. They were going to be happy with that too. And I'm
happy with that too, but I have to speak to them.
Got it. Because I've been doing this a long time. Typically, when obviously we get to this point, already sent out the agreement, there's either something that's stopping you from signing this, like you're not comfortable with what we're doing, or it's that you're going to go take the property and go obviously take the offer and shop it to other people. So I just want to make sure that we can get this done for you and make this super simple on you. I mean, is there any way if I explain this to you, you know exactly what this is, we could just get this going?
No. My deadline, you have to speak to my son. I have to show to my son the agreement.
Okay, so even if I could send him the agreement, he wouldn't be able to look at it?
My son, he lives a little bit far from me. That's why.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm trying to see if we could just do it via email. Like if I could send it to him via email, let him look at it as well, and then I could go over it with both of you guys, just because he's going to want to know exactly what it is too, obviously. So that's why I'm trying to see if there's any way I could just email it to him as well, and then obviously we could just talk on the phone for a second. I'll go over everything line by line, and then as long as he's good with that, then we can move forward today.
So this is not something easy. This is a property.
No, I completely get it.
It's $100,000. It's not nothing. This is a property. Have to go slowly with that. I can take a decision if I don't understand what is this agreement say. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I want to make sure that your son's on the call too. Like, I want him to understand. I want you to understand. This is a huge decision for you guys.
My son is speak to my son, okay?
Understood. Okay, so when I mean, how long will it take you, I guess, to see him?
Gotta be 24 hours.
Okay, so like tomorrow evening then, or would you be able to get it?
Maybe more. Maybe early than no. I have to see him. If we are okay, I send the agreement and send it back to you. That's it.
Okay, and if I don't hear from you, when should I circle back with you?
Anytime. I can go to the place to show you the place, everything.
Understood. Okay, so if I don't hear from you, I'll circle back in the afternoon tomorrow then.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you for your time today, Ahmed, and hopefully we can get this done for you.
I'm sorry about that. You have to. Okay.
No, it's okay.
Thank you.
Okay, you have a great rest of your night, brother. Take care.
Good night, sir.
All right, bye-bye. He's probably gonna sign it tomorrow, but like, guys, there's no more pushing than that. Like, I went like 4 different angles around him, and it's like sometimes I like if you go that deep and they don't sign, let them go and call them back tomorrow. You don't have to like. I could have sat here with him for another 20 minutes. He was not going to sign. You could have put Nelson on the phone. He wasn't signing. It's like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's just going to be like that, but you got to push as hard as you physically can there.
Yeah, for sure. No, I think you handled it really well. Yeah, you can tell sometimes they just like shut down. They just like when they shut down, they just keep repeating themselves the same exact way and like saying the same exact thing verbatim. So yeah, he shut down and yeah, he just put himself in the shell and yeah, it's hard to get around that.
Yeah.
You gave him what he asked for and he still didn't want to. So that like Kai was saying earlier, you know, there's not really any objection. His mind is made up on
not signing yet.
Yeah, his mind is just made up on it.
He did try to tell me before, like when I went on the mute, he was like, yeah, like I gotta talk to my son, make sure he's good with it, whatever. And then I was like, let's just go over it together. Like I just keep assuming the close there. Mm-hmm. Sometimes that same situation, you'll close that guy, but it's just not going to be 100% perfect.
Yeah, 100%. Mauricio said he'll close him for you tomorrow. So one of the ways I do like to come into that, though, like when you give them exactly what you want, because one of the tough parts about that is like it's kind of a bad frame. Like when you went to get lower, okay, fine, I'm finally giving you what you want, and you're just kind of it's almost combative there. Like, oh, why didn't you just give that to me in the beginning? One thing I like to do that I got from selling cars, I come back and like, hey, I call it the good news close and be like, Joey, I got some great news for you. Just talked to the big guy, got it approved for you. Must have been in a good mood, but you know, if we get this done today, yeah, we're good to go. Just gonna make sure it's signed today and locked in before he changes his mind because I didn't think he was gonna go for 300, but I got it done for you, man. So let's pull this up and then just go in the assumptive close from there. And yeah, I don't know why, it works really well.
No, that definitely does work. I usually go good news too, but I'll always ask if we're good to go. Like if I can get that 300 approved, are you ready to sign? And he said yes, and I'm like,
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the tough. I mean, then yeah, sometimes that's why I want to make sure we kept going. You just never know. People get real squirrely when it comes time to actually sign and put pen on paper. And
I think this is the best thing for people to see, though, right? If we'd have just made a phone call and they're like, I want 300, please, and you know, give me 300, and we got the contract signed. Like, yeah, those happen every once in a while, but what the process we just went through is the typical process that you're going to go through. You know, every once in a while they just sign it when you call them out of the blue, but I think it's good for people who join this live to see this is how it really goes, and now it's on you to take that lead and follow up with it tomorrow. And he may go ghost for a week or two and really try to shop or not try and shop. And then he may come back and realize I better take that 300 then. And you may even be in a better position to negotiate at that point, right? When they call you back, you know, you got them. So I think this is great for people to see. This is what the business truly is. It's not get a lead, give them a really low offer, and they sign it today, and then you're off shopping it. Like that's great when it happens, but this is what actually is the business.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's why follow-up is so important. Yeah, if you have automation systems to follow up, like most of the deals are made in the follow-up. Obviously, like Joey did, you want to go for it then. You want to stay in the deal like you did. But yeah, I mean, a lot of times you do got to follow up. But I love it. JP, you want to call your last couple ones so we get someone else up here?
Let's do it. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Hello. Thanks for calling. Go ahead and leave a message, and I'll get back to you.
All right, dog.
Hello, thanks for calling. Go ahead and leave a message and I'll get back to you.
I'm hitting the triple dial for the call.
Hello, thanks for calling. Go.
Oh, I thought he
I was
answered.
there.
Oh, that's what I know. People were there answer like that. It's like, all right. I'll text them back.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
Oh boy, hold on. This number looks so good.
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna pre-pull the next one.
I got one more.
All right.
Let's do it. Oh, straight to voicemail. Last time.
I think I spelled her name wrong, but we got Tanya up next.
Tanya Fels, let's get it.
Oh. All right, Forrest Gump didn't answer. Next up.
All right, good job, man. Fucking,
Let's go.
that's a good one to keep following up with, and yeah.
Good work, JP.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Appreciate you.
dude.
Appreciate the leads, Nelson. Joey, appreciate the assist. Kai, appreciate you as always, brother.
Appreciate you,
Anytime,
brother.
man.
Hell yeah.
Do I have to leave the studio?
Yeah.
And that was a lead that didn't even have he didn't even provide his full address. So it shows it goes to show you just call the people, you know?
Mhm. Yeah, it's so easy to prejudge leads, and I feel like we all do it. Like, but like you never want to prejudge them. You just want to go in and act as if each one's the best lead you get.
That's it.
All right, and we got Tanya in the hot seat. How's it going, Tanya?
Good.
Awesome. You wanted to give us a quick introduction on who you are and how long you've been wholesaling and where you're at?
My name is Tanya Feltz. I've been wholesaling for a year and almost 2 years. And I live in Lovington, New Mexico, and everything. I live in a very rural area, so I'm pretty much virtual.
Love it. That's awesome. All right, and I think Bree should be sending you over the leads. Let us know when you get them.
I got them.
Perfect. And then, whenever you're ready, you just start calling.
Yo, Tyrell said Joey the shirtless almost closer.
I love how your people are just roasting you.
I deserve that one fully.
That dude's gonna sign tomorrow.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he's by his energy, like he genuinely was trying to talk to his son. Like he was not like
Yeah, he's apologetic at the end too. I thought you tell like when they like back down at the end, he backed down and he's apologetic.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Yeah, that guy sounds like he's not the type that's trying to shot me out.
No one else is calling his phone to give him $300,000 for a dilapidated, a building that needs to be gutted. So
Yeah, literally.
Call cannot be completed as dialed.
Should have stayed at 280.
And I feel like that is sometimes it is the tough part. Not saying it happened there, but sometimes we do give him the number and like, oh, maybe I can get more. I got exactly what I wanted. And then I don't think he did that there because again, at the end he's apologetic and stuff. But that's always the tough part.
It's like I have one call closed. A lot of people that I gave them their number on the first without even making an offer, but like it all depends on the person.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I'll always try to beat them up a little bit, but sometimes like the deal's just there. I just say like RJ Bates style. I just say yes and give them their offer, and then we make some money.
Order taking.
Are you on Marcus?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm just keeping track. I go with you.
I gotta get a new keyboard. It's Scott making fun of my keyboard. It's super loud.
I'm calling from a laptop right now, so not a good one.
Please leave your message for. Your call has been forwarded. Your call has been forwarded.
Are we on Raymond?
Yes.
All right. Let's get somebody on the phone. Let's see what happens.
I feel like just how it goes. I mean, all the ones JP called to is people just don't answer. That's why it's so important. Just make sure you keep following up with people. I think there's a study that like most people like give up after just a few attempts, but like you just got to keep calling, keep texting, keep leaving voicemails, email, like any way you can. Just like keep calling until you get them.
Literally, people think that if they don't answer, even if it's like a dispo call, a buyer looks at your deal and they don't answer, they think that the buyer's not interested. And you could call them like 2 weeks later if you keep calling them and they finally answer and it's like some shit happened and that's why they didn't answer. They still want your deal. Or
100%.
Same thing with the seller.
Yeah, I just think like a no answer means nothing. It's just like a non-result. It's not good. It's not bad. It just means you got to keep calling.
Until you have that conversation. I mean, that Iowa lead or whatever city it was, Joey, that thing has been, you call that from the grave.
That's like, but that shows you right there. It's like people always blame the leads. They always blame what they have in their hands. But it's like where's the fucking necklace? If you just call the goddamn leads, you're going to get some contracts and you're going to get shit done. But it's like when you put your energy into the leads and you're like, oh, that's not a lead, or oh, they're not interested because they didn't answer a couple times, then like you're probably not going to get shit done.
The wire.
Tanya's going for those triple taps too. It sounds like.
Oh man, I wanted her to get someone on the phone too. Golly.
Please leave your message for.
Next person's answering. Speaking it into existence.
Like how everybody on YouTube thinks it's JP's keyboard that's loud, but it's my keyboard. But yeah, I mean, it happens to me. Sometimes I go live and like I'll just call for like an hour or 2 hours, like nobody will fucking answer. I'm like, well, this is
Bro, literally. I'm just sitting there like, fuck, can somebody just pick up the phone already? When you guys first started calling, like phone sales, I don't know if you guys started in phone sales, like on wholesaling or whatever. Did you guys used to dread when they would pick up the phone? Because when I first started, like I used to be terrified, and like if they fucking picked up the phone, like I would be almost like pissed. Like
when I was working in corporate recruiting, I would be, because it meant I had to work. Now I'm gonna have to work and do my job and stuff. You know what I mean? But when I do this, I didn't mind it because I know I'm calling for money.
Yeah, I was making $7.25, and I'd get we did these like sketchy radio ads. I was in a super sketchy call center and just like the back of a warehouse, and like somebody answered. I could, if I got them to buy everything, there's like 5 different upsells I could sell them. like I'd make an extra like $4 or something. And I thought I was fucking balling, dude. I'm like, oh, just everybody was trying to one call close, dude. And like, yeah, it's great.
I was doing life insurance out of a Prudential Tower in fucking Boston, but like literally we had this little cubicle that was like the middle of the building, so it was like almost like a prison, it felt like. And we had to call doctors at hospitals in Boston to sell them life insurance or get them to come to a dinner for life insurance. I remember when I first started, I was just like, I would get nervous when they would answer.
Yeah.
It's like talking to these doctors and shit. I'm like, who am I?
Yeah, that makes sense. Awesome. And Tanya, did you go through them all?
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. It's part of it. If let us know in the chat if somebody does call you back. I just text them all and we'll bring you back in.
Okay.
But yeah, those are yours to keep too. So this part of the game, unfortunately, sometimes people don't want to answer.
Hopefully you get somebody to call you back and you pop back on with us.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's get it.
For sure. Thanks for
Thank
hopping
you.
on. And yeah, just let us know in the chat and then Brie will bring you back in. But let me shake this thing up, see what we got.
What was your last one, Roger?
We got Ted. Ted, you still on the call?
Scott, okay.
I think Ted said he had to pop out.
Oh, well, if you're not here, next one. Opportunity's calling. You're not ready. All right, and we got Marcus. Marcus, you ready? There he is. All right, Bree, you want to swap him? Add a stage. Oh. Maybe clicked at the same time. Oh, there we go. Awesome. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good.
Awesome. You want to give us a quick intro on who you are, where you're from, how long you've been wholesaling?
Marcus, I'm from San Antonio, Texas. Wholesaling. This would be my first call. So
I love it. First call. Let's fucking go. That's the whole point of this, man. It can be anybody.
Man, now the pressure's on. We got to get somebody on the phone.
I know. That's why I was like, I'm nervous.
Oh, man. We got a show to put on.
Joey's like, it's okay to be nervous. I'm like, I've never been nervous. Joey's right. It's okay to be nervous.
Oh yeah, I used to be very nervous on these phones, but you got this shit, bro. You got us here to help you, so that's all that matters.
But yeah, no, that's literally the same thing I said earlier. Same thing I always tell myself. You can either be nervous and excited. It's the same energy. You can just tell yourself, I'm not nervous, I'm excited. And it just changes the whole mindset shift.
But if you're uncomfortable, good, that means you're growing.
Yeah.
That is all that means.
100%.
Embrace that shit.
Bree said she emailed you over the leads. Did you got them yet?
Yeah, I got them.
Cool. First call ever. So we're having first call right on the boiler room. I'm excited. This is fun. So it's all about.
We do pretty good with the new people. So let's see what we can make happen. Mm-hmm. I think that's what happened was that Tanya, she's probably too experienced. She's closing deals and stuff. They don't want to talk to her. They're going to have to sign some paperwork tonight.
But yeah, I've worked like every sketchy call. Like I've been on the phone since I was 18. So like I did that sketchy job. I used to like any job on Craigslist, like back when Craigslist was place. Like I worked at. I've done like every kind of sales you can think of. Did Kirby's, did whole bunch of. I got tricked into going to Kirby like 3 or 4 times. Like I left, they didn't want to they tricked me, but again to come back. But this job sounds dope. And then I'm like, oh shit,
he never knows what it is until the vacuum's in his hand.
Yeah. Like,
how the hell did I get here again?
Yeah.
I tell you, but this is the thing. The Kirby guy came to my house. I've told my wife multiple times I want that vacuum. So there's something to it, man.
I'm an asset. No, that sales training is great. It's like how I first learned how to sell. And like, because I went through their training and like, oh, if you go through the training, we'll pay you. I'm like, oh, cool. So like, I went through the training and like did all this stuff, and they're like, we're not going to pay you. I'm like,
no,
this sucks.
I'll never buy that vacuum now.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is, the people that average want to scale. I mean, I think they just wanted you to sell, and I was just an 18-year-old kid.
They won't leave your house and dang near until you get it. So you.
Oh yeah. Well,
You almost have to call the police on them to get them out.
They're like me with a contract in front of you.
Pretty much exactly. Except they have this badass vacuum.
Designed by NASA.
Yeah, I've done some insurance sales and then wholesales. That's the only type of sales I mean, that's been since I've been out of college. That's all I've done. And one thing I'll say is the beauty of wholesaling is they either want to sell or they don't. There's no convincing them. When I was in insurance and financial planning, like if we all were cool, I'd be sitting here trying to sell you guys life insurance right now. That shit sucked.
Yeah, I think insurance is a tough one. It's like it's boring as fuck.
Yeah,
Everybody
it's
needs
like-
it, but nobody wants to talk about it.
Exactly. It's just like, and there's different ways to pitch it. There's just wholesaling is way better, way more
Yeah.
I
fun.
feel like everybody I know who's done life insurance, it's almost like you have to start off with your friends and family, and it's always the young kids, and it's like an awkward conversation when you're young and the other people are young. Like, hey, have you thought about life insurance? Like, I'm 22. I haven't. So it always seems like an uphill battle to sell it.
Oh yeah, I had my friends looking at me like, "Well, do you have life insurance?" I'm like, "No, I'm on commission only. I'm broke. What do you mean?" Like,
I need you to die. Come on.
yeah, it's still like I have a good belief for it, depending on how you do it. But it's just like, yeah, it's not fun having to convince everybody you know that when you have the most fucked up part about the life insurance part of it is like you're new, so you actually should not be trying to talk to your friends and family about this stuff. Like you should be coming to them like after you've been doing it for years. Then it's like, yo, I'm the guy, I got you. But like you literally have no idea what you're talking about. You're trying to sell stuff to people. That's not cool.
Hello, Jason. Hi, Jason. This is Marcus. I'm calling you about your property that you inquired about selling. No. Yes. We were inquired about it, the selling the property.
Just as if he's still looking to sell it.
185. You want to do the lowest? No less. Okay, you're pretty. One person may be able to do 185. Well,
If you get stuck, just say no worries. My job just to see if you're interested. Let me get you on the phone with one of my senior advisors. Bear with me 1 minute.
okay, Jason. Well, let me get you. Yeah, let me pass you over to one of my higher ups so they can go ahead and see if the numbers are going to work out.
So this thing just known. I'm focused on down food. So no ideas like the construction that much into
No, I understand, Jason. That's why I'm trying to get you to my higher up. Yes, sir. I'm not trying to waste your time, and we're trying to give you the right number. No, I understand. I definitely don't want to waste your time. Let me get you over to.
So let's put you on a brief hold. Just put it on
Yes,
hold.
sir. Let me put you on a brief. That's gonna be Jason.
Cool. Nelson, you get that one up? You want to take it? You want me to?
You can take it. What city is it in?
Can shit, I don't have the. Yeah, if you can send me over the info, Nelson, I don't have it.
Hey, Marcus, what city is this one in?
That one's gonna be in New York, East Syracuse.
Is it 78?
78.
Is that the first letter of the address?
732.
732.
North.
Oh, okay. We dropped all the way down to. Oh, okay. I see him. I got him. All right. I got you, Kai.
Cool.
Drop the address in there.
And if you can conference me and Marcus, I'm just going to drop my phone number. And if he hangs out, I'll just give him a call.
I just dropped the address, name, and number in there for you.
Got it. And then, yeah, I'm ready. If you can just conference me and just take a three-way call.
He said, Joey, take it. It's your hood.
I heard New York. I was like, put me in, coach.
Hey, he's Syracuse too, man. I got a good buyer over there. So if you lock it up, I probably can dispo for you.
I didn't miss the number yet. My bad.
Yeah, I don't have any buyers in Syracuse, bro.
667-0227.
Binghamton. That's where I've done a lot of deals in New York.
Let's see. Syracuse is good. What's above Syracuse? I just did it. I did a deal there like last year.
To Albany?
No, it was Schenectady.
Hi, this is Scott.
Schenectady's nice.
Hello. Hello.
Well, mister.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, another day in fucking hell without the flames yet.
I heard that one, man. Well, hopefully I can make your day a bit better. Is this Jason?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, yeah, my name's Kyle Logue. Yeah, I know. I think you were just talking with Marcus. You said you were still looking to sell your property over in Syracuse?
Yeah, I don't want to be bothered for less than 185. I've got a guy that may want to take it to the home light and stuff.
Okay.
He's just got to crunch the final number and do one last thing to it. He'll let me know if that'll work out or not. But he said it's right in the ballpark of what he's looking to do. So he said it's real close. Just got to double, triple check the number. Then he'll know in stone for sure.
Oh, for sure. You said that was with Home Light?
Yeah, but there's no guarantee because I've already talked to 40 different places like this.
Yeah.
So I just punched my to get out of here.
Yeah, no, they're awful. They'll tell you one thing and then come back with something else. But yeah, we're usually able to beat those guys. Usually not the first number they give, but with the final number they come back with, we're usually ahead of them for sure. But yeah, let me ask you a couple quick questions. I'll make it quick for you, and see if we can get you an offer. So I have the property up now. Just want to make sure I get the right info. I'm seeing it's a 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath.
Yeah, it's technically 2, but the other one's like 2/3 of the size of the bathroom of what the main one is.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so 4.2, and it's 1576 for the square feet.
Yeah, around that. Yep.
Okay, awesome. All right. And how long have you had the property?
Since 2016. My grandfather owned it since 2001, and I bought it at full value.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, perfect. And then is this a property, or is it currently occupied? Are you living there? Do you have a tenant there?
Yeah, I'm right here, man. I'm right in the living room.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. So as far as the timeline, then, if we came to an agreement, how soon are you looking to close?
I could be out of here in a week or 2.
Okay. Perfect.
I'll rent myself a log cabin up in the Adirondacks and be happy just making shit.
Sounds pretty nice. Awesome. All right. And so what made you decide to sell this one?
Time to go.
Time to go, you said?
Yeah, I should have been out here a couple years ago, but good old ex-old lady put the whole thing up.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. All right, perfect. And I'm sorry, and then what the number you said you were looking to get again? You said 185 is what you're looking for?
It was 185 in the next couple weeks. Cool. If not, within 4 weeks, I'll have it cleaned up and prettied up a little bit more than it is right now to make it a little more satisfactory to put on the big market. And we're close enough to New York City, and there's enough idiots moving out of Long Island and stuff and up this way because it's too expensive down there. That whether it's 195 or 215 or 202,000, the people buying stuff that are coming up this way from down there, those numbers don't matter to them. They'll pay whatever they have to because there ain't that many houses around. So in DeWitt's one of them areas where I'm at.
Joe, you want to run comps for me real quick?
And then DeWitt. DeWitt's the area, like say you just start out as a police officer, you just start out as a fireman, you just start out at the beginning of your career for whatever you're going to do for a profession. This is the neighborhood they usually buy their first house in because they're not as expensive as the rest of the ones in town, but it's in the town of DeWitt. It's the good neighborhood for smaller houses. But my house is the sought after one because my house in this neighborhood has the 2-car garage, has the sunroom, has the 4 bedrooms, has the huge monster, wide open, bone dry French drain system for your basement. I have the 2.5 lots. Where all the other houses in this neighborhood, a lot of them have been redone already, so they're good to go. This hasn't been quite done that way yet, but this is the size property and the layout that everybody in the neighborhood wishes they had.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
That's the number one key factor for this residence.
Mm-hmm.
Is it's because even the guys that I said, well, yeah, but I got to upgrade it inside if I want $230,000 or $40,000 for it. He's like, yeah, but it don't matter, man. This is a huge house, big property. But you get $200,000 for that all day. The other neighbors in the neighborhood, yeah, you know, if someone's gonna flip and try to make a couple bucks, then they gotta make a couple bucks. I gotta let them do that. So I was a union carpenter forever, and I had disabled a couple years ago. So give me enough to play with at the 185. But it should be like a 16 to 18%, depending on how gung-ho and how badass you are that you go inside with stuff. And depending on what you pay your guys, and how good of quality and how quickly they actually move and work and stuff. Brad, don't ever put cigarette butts in the toilet, okay? Okay. So it's right in the price range.
I think ARV actually might be 230-ish on here.
That's literally verbatim where it is.
Yeah. 185, you're not. 185, you're not in a bad place. Depending on how much work it needs, could be a good innovation.
And that house, I think 2.5 years ago, sold for $150,000 now. Yeah, he kind of has the newer items in there for the most part, and they look nice, but they weren't always the best quality stuff. So it looks a little nicer, and like it's got a cheap facelift. He got $152 for it. So
you just gotta listen to him talk.
The amount.
My boy from New York.
Garage, the sunroom, the huge basement stuff. So it's a better setup from what everybody tells me around here.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up on the other side of town. Grandpa owned it, and when he passed away, Grandma had to be taken care of, so I took care of her. And then after Grandpa passed away and the property had to be sold, just because we knew the property, me and my brother used to help Grandpa with his work here in the house because he was old. So I knew the house. I knew it was a firm, solid property. It didn't have any real major issues that I couldn't take care of quickly with the minor things when I first bought it. And I straightened those out. And then I was moving forward as we had our family and our business. And I was looking to clear out the middle of the house, do that nice wide open layout. Then I got snatched almost 2 years ago, so everything came to a massive hole. So stop. You know, I redid the kids' bedrooms before they were born. I was getting ready in the next year, stacking money to rip the whole middle area wide open and make a huge, nice, wide open layout. It's the 50s house. They chop it all up into little areas, a lot of dead space. And once you open this up, knock that room out where the front door is, out to the front, bring that wall out to the other side of the porch, throw your tile room in there so you got an entranceway, build a little A-frame out front so you can bring it out about another 7 or 8 feet. So you've got a weather barrier between the outside and the inside through the wintertime. And then you get that tile area when you come in where you can hang your coats, and then you walk in the dining room or the living, and then you get that nice, huge, wide open layout that I wanted to do.
Have you done anything out this area? What do you think I'd be after innovation?
Novation, I mean, there's one. It just depends on the condition of it. I haven't been looking at it. ARV is 230. If it was fully fixed up, it might be as a novation, but there's one listed for 185 down the street. That's 1,600 square foot 3.2, and as is.
It would just
only been up 11 days.
For 11 days, so not too old.
Exactly.
Because it's that nice property everybody wants. And once they see the new layout, they're like, oh my God, that house, fuck, did you see how big the layout is when you first walk into that house? It's huge. Or the house in the neighborhood, it needs a box. It's just, man, ripping out. Once you see the house in the blueprints.
I think there's a novation, like you're probably still going to have to be lower than the 185.
The reason this one, his is a little bit better because it's 1950. The other one that's sitting there is 1925. And the layout of his is a bit different. So,
fixed up.
Yeah. No, I don't believe his is probably fixed up. I mean, he'll probably ask him. But again, he wants 185. I think it's another thing where if you say, you know, if you come in today, cash, and we're at 165, 170, look how much he's talking. He's selling you on the property.
163,500 would be novation, 30 grand profit.
Yeah. A couple of union guys went following. We got laid off and just had them over, and we could have knocked it out in probably 6 weeks, 3 of us.
Oh, gotcha.
Ripped everything.
Especially if he doesn't know anything on the mortgage.
Done. I would have given the guys $1,000 a week piece, and fucking it would have been over, and fucking it would have been sweet.
Yeah.
We were looking to sell it.
Because he can't sell it on the market for 185.
Back then, I had about 130,000 equity in the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had about that much that was mine. So
get it listed.
Stuff and finance and down the shitter.
Just based off the other one we looked at.
Crazy things. I'm just trying to tread water and move on and go find a nice little place to pay the residual leftover extra cash I got in my pocket. Calm down and do a little fishing, and maybe do a little target shooting. Get the boys back home.
Nice.
So,
That sounds like a good plan. Awesome, man. Yeah, so let me just ask you a couple quick questions about the condition of the property. Then I'll get with the team and I'll let you know if we can make something for you.
The roof I did 18, the HVAC is good. It was like 2013, I think. Central air and heat. The house is like late 80s, early 90s. I popped a couple panels out, and there's a lot of sheetrock, a lot of wallpaper. It drives me fucking nuts. I was so looking forward to ripping all this shit down and just reskin coating it. So the wall, a lot of wallpaper that needs to be you can heat it up, or you can rip the sheetrock out and put new in. Then foundation's good, roof's good, HVAC's good. It's due for its facelift. You know what I'm saying? It's just you go and give it that face. I did paneling in the back bedroom. There's the 2 bedrooms I did with new sheetrock. The 2 kids' bedrooms, but my bedroom I did in the back master room didn't get done yet. In the living room you can really just you can peel the wallpaper off and have that machine in the dining room here, and then you can just skim coat it and then paint it. It'll be fine. But the bedroom, the kitchen, you're gonna take when you walk in the kitchen. Do you have any prints you're looking at or no?
Just on what Zillow has for me.
Oh yeah,
you don't have much. Yeah, this is true.
When you walk into the house, you go back to the kitchen here. It's over by where you go out into the garage, but it's the top right corner of the back of the house. So you look to the left here, and you got your stove, your refrigerator that swings around that closes this room off. When you rip this open layout out for all these walls that are in the way of dead space, you basically swing this left-hand side wall over to that wall in what's now a bedroom. So then you have your kitchen laid down on your exterior wall, and then you get your dining room over here when you walk through from the front door going to the kitchen. And then you have your tile area when you first walk in, so you take your coats off and hang them there. And you got a little space to put your boots and stuff when it's winter time. And then you got a weather break out front, this little A-frame just to stop the wind from coming in the winter. And then you've got this monster open layout. You can put some big wrap-around couches, your big flat screen over in the corner to the right of the big bow window.
Oh, nice.
And it would just be the pimpin' ass pad. I'm so mad I never got a chance to finish it.
Yeah. That sounds nice for sure.
but
that's life.
All that out, you don't have to replace all these walls.
Yeah.
So you don't have all this square footage, all these dead spaces and walls, and drop that fucking chimney down you don't need.
Oh yeah.
And then the little bit of venting that went out through the chimney, you just run the pipe from the hot water tank over to the side of the house here, and I've already got a tube that goes out that's for the air system. So you just plug it into that, and poof, it's gone.
Oh, nice. Easy, man.
Straight out of the time. So,
awesome.
It's got the French drain systems in the basement, so the basement floor is bone dry. If you want to make more bedrooms down there or remodel, make another cool living area or whatever, it's fine open, it's bone dry. Do what you want.
I'm waiting for him to take a breath.
Dude, he can't breathe. He's
Yeah.
literally out of breath.
Gotcha. Awesome. Well, no, I appreciate that. That's a lot of
Give this guy
information.
$100,000 for the
Yeah, I
property.
answered a lot of the questions I was going to ask you. So that makes my job a lot easier. But yeah,
I've been through this about 40 times. It's
okay. That's it.
Get out here, I'm kicking the nuts. So.
Gotcha. Well, I don't want to get kicked in the nuts, so.
No, it's figurative. It's always figurative, everybody.
Oh, okay.
I'm just a worker, so we're a little funny with our mouths, but I try to tone it down when I'm doing the opposite.
Oh, you're good. No, I got thick skin, so. But awesome. All right, and then so major stuff, anything that needs to be addressed or looked at, with like the roof or the foundation or electrical, plumbing.
Well,
you said roof.
The last bay of the garage roof. I didn't do it, but I've got multiple shingles in the garage, so maybe need like another 200 bucks of shingles. This is the metal roofing. So that just needs to be addressed. This room that Grandpa had the paneling in, I took it down, so I had to rebuild that wall between the sunroom and the garage because for some reason, there's a bottom plate with framing and there's a top plate.
Yeah.
Well, somehow these fucking idiots, when they built that garage, they have a top and bottom plate in the middle. I don't know how they did that in that garage out there. It's really weird. But there's only one wall left that's like that, maybe two. And the homeowner before my grandfather back in the 90s, he must have come in drunk one night or something, and he bumped that wall with his vehicle. So where that top and bottom plate were in the middle of the fucking roof, he bumped it and kicked it off the concrete a little bit down at the bottom there, and it kind of was waffling it like it was an elbow and it was starting to bend. So that big old roof that's up there that's being supported on that, kind of scary looking.
Yeah.
So the day the transaction of me purchasing this house from Grandpa, the day that I purchased that, I went and got me a bunch of 6x6s. It's got some more framing, and all my nails on this shit, and I ripped that fucking wall as fast as I could, and I replaced it with a 2x6 wall. So it's all beefed up, strong, and nice.
Oh, nice.
That that sun porch that sits out there. I don't know how Grandpa got away with it. He put it in there. But that little sun that he did, he's got 3 4x4s in the front, and the rafters come off of that wall that he should go.
Okay.
I just figured out about a fucking month ago, and goddamn 4x4s only going to the dirt about a foot.
Yeah.
And there's nothing there.
Oh, wow.
There ain't no concrete, nothing down there. I'm like, that's because it was starting to sink a little bit and get on level. I'm like, how the fuck is that thing sinking? There's no way. But what he did, that he cheated by code. He's my grandpa in his 90s.
I'm like trying so hard not to zone the fuck
that
out.
fucker legally never nailed those 2 sidewalls coming off the house that made that sunroom.
Oh, wow.
He had a floating floor that had a
Marcia, how he cut it off. You just gotta wait till he breathes and just not breathing, and you gotta take control.
to the house.
But I want him to talk. You want him to talk, but now we're going too far. I just want to take control.
Code's lost.
Oh, wow.
That's how Grandpa was. He knew how to fucking, if he could fucking beat something.
He learned about his grandma, his grandpa,
Yeah.
everybody in the family.
And he was, he did.
Yeah.
But we got
What's his personality type, Nelson?
And I noticed it was
I wish I could tell you. He's off the charts.
He has a lot of yellow in him with what he's saying, but he's also
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, wow.
So I got the
It's white.
but my body's just scared as fuck. I started digging one day and it was like 90 out. It's falling
Oh,
out.
no.
So I'm hoping
Pure white. Where do you live at again, Joey?
in Ecuador, but
Thought it was Colombia.
no, Colombia too. Oh, shit. I'm in Ecuador right now. I'm going back to Colombia on Friday. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because
Yeah, I got you.
4x4 only hold maybe 300 pounds.
Oh, okay.
You don't need no 4
I gotta tell you, tied up in my office, if you're gonna be horrible at his job, not joking.
Supporting a whole house or something.
Yeah.
It's a little scoop of the exterior wall that's just floating
I'd be
there.
typing up the contract now to send this
The
dude.
rafters coming down the
You could be here till midnight.
So it's actually not much weight at all. It's maybe 1,000, 13, 1400.
Bro is foaming at the mouth.
Oh, okay. That's good
It's
to
split
know.
into 3 4x4, so it's nothing.
Oh,
So that'd
okay.
be the only if they bust your chops about something.
Oh,
But I may
perfect.
let you guys just do it. So I got someone younger. So I'm almost 50 now. My body's all broken. But I'm just making sure it doesn't pull the rafters off. I just want to make sure they don't come off that wall or nothing.
Yeah,
So
I
check them every
appreciate you
day,
letting me know.
and they float. And I put a bunch of blocks underneath the one that supports it going left to right between the 4x4s.
Mhm.
I put a whole bunch of bricks under there. I jacked it up a little bit, and I put it back up close to where it was supposed to be.
This is
So
why he's
it
telling
wasn't
40
pulling on
people.
them fucking
No one
rafters
can make it to the end with
But that
him.
was the only thing I noticed because I'm using
He's been trying to sell his property to 40 people because he just wants to talk to
any other
someone.
homeowner wouldn't have a clue.
Mm.
They wouldn't even know what's happening. I'm like, why does this feel like it's going to come over here?
Yeah.
Let me fly. I looked at my level. I
He
fucking-
even said, good thing he didn't let him know his
Oh,
stuff.
why the fuck is that over here? Why
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I pop shit off and look for the concrete. I'm like,
There's a plot twist.
Strangle his dick.
That's wild, man. Well, I appreciate you letting me know, man. Yeah. That's crazy,
And he
man.
was pissed off.
But
when
yeah,
Marcus
so,
got on the phone at first. Now he's
Floating and not connected to the house with the by code. It
Wow.
wasn't connected. It was a floating floor and wall. He didn't have to have the concrete by code.
Hmm.
So
You don't
get it
say.
out by what the regulations. Little bastard.
Wow. That's crazy. But yeah, no, I definitely appreciate you letting me know. And like, yeah, more info the better. So I appreciate it. And yeah, so as far as all that, I think I got a good feel for it. Are there any like liens or mortgages on the property? Anything that would hold up title?
Yeah, for my debts and shit, I got about 33 grand, and I'm gonna owe about 133 total, and the rest is mine. But that's what I gotta go get my other place with.
Okay.
So I'm basically breaking even because I bought the place for 100 grand in 2016,
Mm-hmm.
and with everything doubling in price, I'm losing technically.
Gotcha.
What is the difference there? You might almost be better just giving him the cash, getting him out of the home.
Price plus some. That would mean I'd have to.
I was looking at cash. You got to be at like 110,
Yeah.
So at the
120.
180, I'm actually losing like 20 grand or more.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
50 grand there
All right.
difference.
Because everything doubling. Back in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Because
The
it's
king
like
size candy bar was only $1.50.
only like a 30K
$1.75.
property.
Yeah.
Like a 30K rehab if it's like a full
Right.
house.
No, it's wild.
Might be able to subject to this one to someone and just tell the dude, hey man, we give you X amount of dollars and get out of it because you're not going to get 185 if you sell this on the market. And even if you got 185 after realtor fees, you're going to walk away with what, 160
Yeah.
maybe? So you owe 130. So that's, we just give you 25 grand, you leave right now.
Right.
Because I put it into the house. 30 on it right now.
Sub 2 buyer will
Mortgage on it,
probably spend 23, 25 on it.
So I had about an equity because of my accident. I couldn't pay my mortgage.
You'd have to be.
I had all my insurance.
You probably sell for like 175 on the market right now.
I had to be getting paid by my different combinations of insurances that I paid massive premiums for years and years and years and years. Well, before I had an accident, before the old lady tried to get me killed, I had things that would cover me and pay all my bills. Somehow all my coverages got canceled like, just before my accident.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks.
Somehow my coverage can't. Which was fucked up because I paid premiums for like 10 years.
Yeah.
I covered, so now I worked my ass off. I led the pack. I set the numbers of the job sites for decades. I was the fucking man when I came to work for you. I ran the show. And I get fucked up and I almost died because my later whacked me for life insurance policy.
JP said he got another one.
My premium coverages didn't exist when they
Get on the phone.
Oh, shit.
He said almost done with second lead call.
Yeah.
Leads are answering and ready to sell. Thanks, Nelson. Maybe got another one.
I paid premiums for years.
Damn.
And then since no, we don't have any coverage for you. I'm like, what do you mean? I paid for premiums forever. Well, it doesn't say that here. I'm like,
Y'all hear you said you tried to murder him? That's why I tried to murder him.
What did he say?
I got things I gotta do. So what else do you need to know?
No, it's about it. So, okay. So just to make sure I have the thing. So 133 is the total payoff for everything as far as
the rest is my money.
Yeah, of course.
I've got to pay that I had extra bills from the little nightmare I've been going through for the last 2 years. So I got to negotiate with all my debtors and stuff so I can square up with them and hope I got enough left to go just to where I want to go, and my disability money will help carry me through.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. And then the reason I asked was
that was 1,800 a week plus 1,800 a month. It really sucks.
How dare you try to get in?
yeah. The reason I asked you about the liens, about anything on there, just because we do some creative options. I want to try to get you the highest offer we can. So with the balance that's there, not counting the liens. So is that other $100K that's still a mortgage?
Yeah, the mortgage is like about $100K.
Okay.
Right now. And the daily tax are about 33, so about 133. So I'm trying to get away with like 50 or so because I owe my uncle like 30 grand, my mom 20. But I got other liens better than I got some other investment things.
Just hang up the phone. Guy owes $230,000.
No, I hear you. All right, perfect. And then so just make sure I'm covering everything. Is there like is like, so what are the payments on that 100K? Like sometimes we're able to take over the loan and we're able to offer a bit more.
Yeah, if you want to take the loan, I'm behind a bit, but they're working with me. It's really behind like 20 or 29,000.
Okay.
And then that's with fees because my mortgage was like 1,050. It is now.
Okay.
The value of it going up, and but with that fucking lawyer fee for the processing it every month, I found out it's like $850 a month. I want to fucking kill my fee that I should have sold this house a year ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they whacked me with that lawyer fee, so it's like $850. But I've been keeping in touch with them. They're slaying since then. I was filling out paperwork now to refinance and get things back on track because I got a lady friend that she said if I was going to take off and she wanted me to just pay the mortgage payments for her until I get back on my feet, straighten back out, that she'd just kind of cover everything for me because I got good friends and family that if I need my ass coverage, they know I'd body someone for them if they ask me to. So they're like, it's only $1,000 a month rent now for a 2-bedroom. It's like fucking $1,500. Like, don't worry about it, Jay. We'll make sure it's paid for. So if I need to, and nobody takes out my hands.
At least it sounds like he's open to a subject too, if that's what makes sense or something creative. Sounds like since he's behind, he's got to get out of this thing before it eats up all of his profit.
Be one less headache.
Yeah, for sure. No, I definitely hear that. Yeah, hopefully we can figure something out and help you out and do something that's win-win for everybody. So just to make sure I got that. So I know you said so it's back 33. How many payments is that? Did they say like have they sent you any letters or anything like if we wanted to get the loan current?
I got no short-term memory. It's all fucked up.
Oh, no worries. It's all good. Yeah, we can figure that out after. But
it's like 14 months or something, I think.
Okay.
So they're giving me a rate. They're working with me.
Gotcha.
I have to grab it from one of my buddies that got money. I'll hit them up and be like, all right, I need 30 grand, asshole. Just give me I'll square up when I take care of it. I don't want to have to ask my rich friends for anything. All the way to $400 a month.
He hasn't paid his mortgage in a year and a half.
But I don't like to ask for things from people. I always made everything within my means.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way.
I try to lean on others unless
we're here to help them. That's what we're going to do.
I'm old school like that. I'm almost 50.
Yeah, no, I got that for sure. No, I'm the same way.
LTD, and fucking say, "Oh, can I have $1,000?" I'm just not like that.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I got you. All right, perfect. Well, let me do this real quick. Let me just put you on a brief hold. I'm just going to get with my underwriting team real quick and then get back to you with a quick offer and just let you know where we're at. Is it okay if I put you on a brief hold?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, just be a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Well, what do you guys think? Do you have anything here? I mean, yeah.
That's the only way that you could get this done is probably going to be either sub 2, maybe a novation. At a novation, you probably got to be at like 141.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
145. That's probably the highest. And then as a cash deal, you wouldn't even clear his mortgage because you'd probably have to be at like 110. Like you could move it for 130. So depending on how much you want to make.
I think even for the novation, it's hard to understand what the property does and doesn't need. I think for the novation, you'd have to put in probably some money just to be able to get something that would clear that 200 mark or something like that. If you're even able to, I think probably subject to or something creative is probably the best because he's behind on the mortgage. He's going to get the foreclosed letter soon if he hasn't gotten it already. And I would be trying to figure out what's a cash number that you'll take today just to walk away from everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's gonna be stuck on that. I will. I'm thinking sub T, maybe low mod, and then just I don't know. It doesn't really. It's a tough one. But yeah, I'm leaning towards sub T as if the bank is working with him. So I mean, it seems like he is in communication with them, so he might be able to do something that way. But yeah, I don't know. It sounds like he's already got all the money counted on who's getting what when he sells and thinks he's getting this 185. And that's the issue with those iBuyer companies. They tell me super high price and then they come back. I'm like, actually, you're going to get fucking 120. But,
Literally.
But yeah, bring him back. See, it's crazy talker, but all right. We got it.
This is one of those ones where you just give him what the option is going to be, and you either take it or yes or no.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think? What do you think the cash offer should be at, or should I come into cash and you're just go right for this up to you?
Cash would be like 110, 120.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not gonna work. And then novation, that's probably tough. It doesn't even work. So I'm just gonna go for sub 2. I'll just have him send me over the mortgage docs and see what he's got going on.
And I think the sub 2 price is probably max like 25 grand, 20, probably like 20 grand to him, and you pocket 5 if you're lucky or something like that.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy you're making on this.
Yeah. I'll see what these come on there.
And you know what? You can tell you're going to not make any money on this because dealing with him is going to be a long process.
Yeah.
And that means you're not going to make a lot of money usually. Those are the hardest deals.
Shit. Marcus, what's this guy's name again?
Jason.
Gotcha.
Oh, he's gone.
Hey, Jason, you still there?
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome, man. So I'm running the numbers. I think the best bet for us to be able to make sense of it and try to get you what you're looking for and create a win-win scenario is just seeing if I can get this qualified for you with us taking over the loan with that subject to scenario.
The bank will do that.
Okay.
They'll let you take over the loan still at 3.5%.
Yep.
If you want that loan, I ain't get 3.5%. I want a $4,000 bonus. I'm gonna save you way more than that.
Yeah.
You can't get a loan at 3.5%. So if somebody wants that loan, I want 4,000 cash before I sign the loan.
Yeah.
I'll hand it over, but you got to square up.
So just so we're clear on the page. So how much if we did do that, if we were able to take over the loan hypothetically, I do have to make sure it qualifies and everything. How much cash in hand are you hoping to walk away with when it's all said and done?
I'm gonna get my money. It's my money. It's nothing to do with nobody. I'm getting the 185 for the house. If you want to take that loan over, it's a $4,000 bonus to cash.
Okay.
You can bring that cash with you. I'll sign the loan over to you, but you got to pay that to $29,000 or $30,000 right now to bring it back up to speed to be able to take over that loan. I believe at this point in time.
Yeah.
Is the way they can. So the bank requires that money, and then that would bring the loan back up to speed, and then you can have the regular payment. I think it's $1,050 right now. And then the balance.
So you're hoping to walk away with like $54K in pocket.
It would be the 30,000 plus 33 to 85 plus the 4. So 33 to 85, 83. So that's 52 plus 4. I think it's 56,000 would be what I'm coming away with.
Yeah.
56. And you have to do 56 plus the like 30 or 31 or 32, whatever it is, right in that ballpark. So 50, 66, 86. You're looking at like 86 to 88.
Yeah.
And then you over long, you do 86 to 88, and then you know 1,050 a month. But that would include your escrow, all of your escrow. That's your school tax, town tax, your garbage, and your plowing and all the extra amenities that you have here with the town. And they're awesome about the plowing. They come through every 4 hours. It's a real small town.
Yeah.
It's a town to it.
Yeah. So how this would work it'd be what's called subject to financing. So we take over the property. We get that. I don't know if that's the amount you'd end up walking away with cash for the, the 50 or so.
Walk away with that.
Okay, so you wouldn't consider anything else if they come back and it's less than that. You don't even want to hear it.
It's not negotiable.
All right, fair enough.
Not negotiable.
Yeah, I don't think we would be able to make a deal at this point then. But if anything changes, man, you just give me a call.
If you don't have your money to purchase the property, then you're not buying the property.
Fair enough. All right, man. If anything changes, if you decide to be open to other offers, you give me a call.
There's 35 other places that's the same.
All right, next.
Well,
yeah,
the numbers don't even make sense.
No,
so he went from 56 to 80,000. I don't even know
the
where
80, he's saying he wants me to catch up on the loan. So he's thinking it's like we're assuming the loan. He wants the 30K. He wants us to catch up on the loan when he's back. Then he wants us to put 56 in his pocket, and then fucking
entry fee.
And then he wants an extra $4,000 just fucking for his time. But yeah. The crazy thing too, like obviously, I'd rather someone be on that, like go that far. Just because he did end up giving us everything. But in the beginning, he was very like standoffish and like he just wasn't giving me shit. And like when he like asked, why do you want to sell? He's like, because it's time. And then like I just like to call what I call just play dumb. And then I just played dumb and like made him say it again. And then he realized it was something dumb. And then he just just valve opened, wouldn't turn it off, just fucking gave me way too much. Said his wife tried to murder him. If you guys go back and listen to his ex-wife tried to murder him, tried to get the insurance, but she didn't pay the premiums. And like, yeah, he's telling us like his whole life story and then some. Like obviously that guy was too far to the extreme, but I'd rather than be that way than not give me enough. Because then he's the one to give me his mortgage. And he's the one to tell me he's in foreclosure, and he wasn't giving me any of that stuff. So I do always want them to do all the talking. And but that guy, he was just extreme case, and then just didn't want to hear, wasn't open to any other offers. So next one.
But I bet if you stay in touch with him for a while, eventually that other company is not going to make him be able to get him that number. And eventually his options, they're going to send him a foreclosure because they're going to stop working with him because he's going to be too far behind. And eventually his only option will be for someone to give him $15,000 or 10 or 20 grand to leave. And that'll be his only option.
Yeah.
$0,000.
Or I mean, honestly, it's going to come down to that because the bank's 14 months behind. Their interest rates are going to start getting lower. They're going to be like, all right, well, now we can, we are going to get people that are interested in this property and we can get our money back out of it. So you're not paying us. Here's the notice. Because the interest, like you said, that interest is going to continue to eat him up, and he'll never be able to pay it. So I think you stay in touch with him, and it might be 4 or 5 months. You'll be his only option.
For sure. No, that's so true. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, just like the biggest thing is you have to get people at the right time. He still thinks he has this other offer in hand, which he doesn't. But I mean, once you realize, like Nelson said, once you realize it's not real, things might open up. So usually it'll be a couple days for he's about to lose everything. Like, can you do it right now? But that's why, you just stay up. So yeah, Marcus, just keep following up with them. But yeah, good job, man. Fucking crap. Let's everybody fucking help me shout out Marcus in the comments for making his first call ever. Never made a call before, came on a live stream, made a call, got a crazy dude, and stayed in it and still able to set that transfer, dude, because that dude was definitely wanted to dominate the conversation.
Yeah, no, definitely. Thank you for the help and just kind of giving me a front row seat to the whole conversation. Really, gives me a better perspective of what's going on, how we're going to do this, and the possibilities of the people that are going to be on the other side of the phone.
Yeah, 100%, man. No, that's really it. And like, dude, you get anybody, I mean, you're in the group in school, you get anybody that says, hey, I'm interested. Like, I'll talk to them. I don't give a fuck. Like, you don't have to find anything else. They just say, I'm interested. I want to sell. Like, I'll talk to them all day. So you just keep doing what you're doing. Just every day you just get a little bit better. And just practice the script, role play. We're going to start setting up open role play in the school group too. So yeah, just keep doing it, man. Stay in the game and you're just going to get better and better. And, I'm sure you guys remember your first call. I mean, definitely not as good as you guys are now, but it's every day we're just trying to get better.
Close.
I got one more call. But do you want to go ahead and let somebody else get on?
No, call it up. Okay. And Nelson, Joe, if you guys have to dip, I know we're kind of running late here. Feel free to jump off if you need to.
I've got time, man. This is it. This is what I'm here for.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing to do. So.
Someone said he got a doozy. I'm telling you, it may be a doozy because we didn't get it done today, but that's the type of money that's in the follow-up. And as that dude starts to feel that pressure tightening, and you're the only person that's been calling him, and the big company doesn't give him that 185 that he wants, you're going to end up being his best friend. I'm telling you, it's going to take a while, but that's why you keep calling people in the meantime.
We had 100%. One like that. We made 43 grand on the deal, and literally it was like that type of situation. I mean, the guy didn't talk like that, but it was that exact type of situation where he had another realtor try to list it way too high, couldn't get it done. Foreclosures coming up, they literally had the auction set, and then we got him out of it, and it was just like a freaking shit show. But those are the ones, like, they're going into foreclosure. That guy clearly doesn't have the means to pay for it because he owes everybody and his mother money, literally.
We never asked anybody for nothing.
Kai did good though, man. Kai did better than I would have been trying to cut the guy off and get back on track. Kai did good. He let him get it all out.
Oh yeah, I tried a couple times. Yeah, I tried to settle it, take it over.
He got right on top of you too.
But he just kept steamrolling me. Like, yeah, I'm like, all right.
You tried to interject a few times. And he just like,
yeah.
He said, but anyways.
He's like, flat screen TV over here, flat screen TV over here. Like, all right, bud. But
Trex said, imagine the meth dealer, how much he owed.
This dude said, I'm penniless, dude.
Like Joey said, he's got, or I don't know, one of you guys said he's got mapped out who he owes what and when. Now they're never going to see that money. Like, who knows if he's going to get it all back to him, but he's got it all mapped out what he owes.
Yeah.
The other one's on him.
No worries. Awesome, man. Well, I mean, you still got those leads. Keep following up with them. I say, you ever need help, just hit me up and hit any of us up and post in the group. And yeah, we got you, man. Get your first one in no time, man. Just keep that momentum going. But congrats again, bro. Making your first call, dude. Definitely takes balls doing it on a live stream. Every single call after this is going to be infinitely easier.
Yeah,
so much easier, brother.
Work on that script, and then I look forward to the role playing as far as bringing more to it.
100%, man. Love it. All right, guys. Well, I'm not keeping up. You guys are, but I just don't know if we have. It's kind of late in Eastern time. Do we have those organized by time zones?
So Nelson, it's leads. It'll be the third set of leads. Sorry, I definitely messed them up when I was
let me see.
But it's the third set. So I think I'm trying to pull it up real quick. There's
see what I sent over. Let me get back.
Carolina, Georgia, and New York. So I think those are all Eastern times. The other ones I have.
If not, I mean, the goal was 3 anyways, and we hit 8, so we can still do it again soon. I mean, but
we have a couple cold ones. Our Arkansas. But it looks like most of those ones are East Coast too.
Yeah, I'm down to call them anyways. Fuck it. Let's just do one more. Call it. If it's late, they'll tell us it's late. We'll call them tomorrow.
Great person.
Yeah. Yeah, one of my favorite sayings is it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Joey said, F it, I'm out.
Yeah.
Joey said, I will not be calling late.
All right. Well, you guys said, does anybody else want me to pull one more? You guys are in the comment. You guys in the waiting room?
Let me see. Nelson, are these leads nationwide on the monthly subscription? Tell us a bit about the offerings. So the leads that we put on there now, the leads that we just put out there today, we do push those onto our monthly subscription. So our monthly subscriptions that you're paying for, that you get 25 or you get 40 leads, those are going to be heavy outbound lead flow that comes in, but we do mix these PPC leads in. We're not, we can't just give these all of them that way, right? That would just crush our business, but we do mix those in. So you will see leads like this that come in there for you guys to get a phone call on with. So we do also have a PPL program. Not that I'm trying to push it to you guys, but we do have a PPL program where you can do nationwide on there, and you can get these type of leads from sellers that are ready to go all day long. We just work with your budget. So I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, I got people messaging me now too. I'm gonna send your way asking about Newly. So yeah, we'll get connected after. Actually, I shouldn't tell people to break the law because you're not supposed to legally call after 9. So I forgot we're doing a live stream. So I always follow the law and allegedly never break it. So can we organize it by Central Time? Or can we just grab a couple?
If he had somebody else that you had on the phone too.
JP, are you in the comments still? Yes. Do you have somebody? Let us know. So if not, if we can do that, or we can just save these ones for the next one too.
Yeah.
I mean, everywhere else is fine. Just it's Eastern time zone. It's after 9, and you're just not supposed to call after 9.
Yeah, unfortunately, this just happened to be a heavy East Coast. I mean, they're all literally Florida, Alabama, New York. They just happen to be heavy East Coast. But now we can kind of, well, I mean, it just is what it is. But I mean, we started off, we're calling folks, so it just happens to be that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we
talked to him already. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we'll just save him for the next one. So we'll do this again a week after next. Maybe eventually we'll start doing every week because I like it. I'm having fun. So
I had a great time, man.
Definitely
I had a
fun.
great time, and Joey was hilarious too. I mean, Kai, you're hilarious. It was a good time, man. It's good to see new people getting on the phone. I had a great time. I love that we could sponsor this and work with you guys. And yeah, I'd love to get a flow and do this all the time. We can pick up leads, for you guys, so that we can keep on doing this and just see where it goes, man. I love it.
Man, well, thanks for sponsoring it. Thanks for making it happen. And yeah, man, I'm down to do this all the time. So that's super fun. So yeah, what's the Nelson, if you want to go first, what's the best place again for people to connect with Newly? What's the best place for people to follow you?
Yeah. Join us on our follow our Instagram, Newly_REI. We're on there. We post the new leads that we are posting on our website. We post those daily. And you can follow us, keep up with us with there. I'm pretty sure I'll take some of this footage and try and cut it up and put some things on there. And that's where you can find us at. And if you want to sign up, you can go to newly.com and use code NWLY1 and get your first month for $100 and start calling people today.
Love it. Yeah, definitely make sure you go give them a follow and check out Newly. And Joey, what's the best place for people? Where's the best place for people to follow you? I guess I'm getting tired. Where's the best place for people to follow you?
Best place for people to follow me is Instagram, Shirtless Closer on Instagram. And then if you guys obviously need help with anything, I'm always here for you guys. Just shoot me a DM. Definitely answer better on Instagram than Facebook. So Shirtless Closer on Instagram, hit me up there.
I love it, man. This is a lot of fun. I mean, Joey, hats off to you. I mean, you fucking guys right there. You had the best call of the night. So we're definitely going to have you back on the panel. We're going to run this back again soon. But yeah, make sure you go follow both these guys. You guys can find me everywhere. Just type my name, KY, last name Logue, LOGUE. But if you want to participate, if you want to be here next time, if you want to have the chance for your name to get pulled out of the bucket, there's 2 ways. But one, you can be Syndicate VIP, which you find out more about in the school group, or you'd be one of the most active members in our school group. So join the school group. Just type in Wholesaling Syndicate or type in Wholesale Real Estate. Type in anything, you'll see us. We're on the top of the list now. So yeah, look forward to seeing you guys in there. We got free courses, free training, free fucking everything, and the best community you will find. So look forward to seeing you guys in there. Thanks everybody for hopping on, and excited to do this again.